my gains are sick. We're gonna train the front of our neck. And now I'll show you my neck training routine. For equipment you need head protection, foam and a Bullworker. Why the Bullworker, you may ask? The Bullworker uses springs, and once the springs are compressed, they push back against you. And I find that this kind of resistance is highly stimulating and more stimulating than any other method I have tried for developing my neck. And it's also safe. I trained with lots and lots of kilograms, pounds, and it can get quite unsafe if you train your neck with such a high weight, because once you fatigue, it's hard to get it off your head and it's not quite comfortable. You can fall off your bench. That's also a reason why I like to use the Bullworker with the springs. The neck responds very fast to training. You can see results in 4 weeks. It also shrinks very fast. I was sick for about a month and couldn't really train, so it's a little bit tinier now, but I have quite a good neck and a lot of people have asked for a tutorial. Here I am. So the neck is a sensitive area. You have to warm up very good. And what I do for warm up is the following: 20 knots, 20 turns, 20 side flexes each side. Warm up finished, put on the head protection. You could also train without the head protection, at least with the weaker springs, but with the heavier springs you will get bruises and it will be very painful. I've tried to train through the pain, but once the pain gets too strong, your form can slip off and you get an arched back, unhealthy. Invest in a head protection. And by the way, I'm training by Mike Mentor's heavy duty principle, meaning 3 warm-up sets, stop 4 reps before exhaustion, 1 working set only, example routines at the end of the video. Head protection on. We're gonna train the front of our neck, the musculus sternocleidomastoides and a little bit of the upper traps. Every Bullworker 21 edition comes with a small rubber pad. Place it on a desk and position yourself. Maybe you have to go on a split if you're really big or if the desk is really small. Place the Bullworker on top so that it doesn't slip off. Now I have the measurement on 120. Full compression. With the lightest spring it is possible, but if you use a heavier spring, the spring is a little bit shorter and it's not so easy to go through the motion, the range of motion. And the motion is very small because the muscle is not so big, so you'll only be able to go like 90 or even 80, and when you go higher you'll engage your upper abs and you want to train your neck. And don't just do the motion like nodding, engage the muscle and then you'll do the correct motion automatically. Mind-muscle connection. 10 reps, lightest spring. Now we're gonna train the back of our neck, the splenius. Take the Bullworker, put your head protection on, find a wall that's stable, place the Bullworker behind your neck and lean against the wall. It's best when you have a spotter who tells you if you're in a straight line or you use a mirror, because you can drift away awkwardly and then you'll not get an equal stimulation of the muscle. I'm trying my best now against the wall. And here the same principle applies. With the lightest spring I can go up to the full measurement, 120. If I use a heavier spring it's very hard to go through the motion, and the motion is not so big, and then you will only be able to go like 90 or 80, depends on how you're built. And also make sure you engage the muscle and don't just do the motion mindlessly. You have to engage the muscle and feel the connection, and you feel a strong burn on the back side of your neck muscles. I've just finished my training and wanted to show you what I've done exactly. 10 reps with the blue spring, front and back, always front and back. 9 reps with the yellow or golden spring, 7 reps with the gray spring, from lightest to strongest. This was my warm-up. And for my finishing set, my working set, I used the heaviest spring, the red spring, and did 7 reps front and back. Normally I can do 20 reps, but as I told you, I was sick and still have to recover. There's also the black spring, which is between the red and gray spring, resistance wise. If you're a beginner, start with the blue spring. Then you start here at about 50 as your warm up. Then you go maybe up to 70 and then you go up to 110. I'd suggest you can also find out your max strength. If you put the measurement right here, then it will be pushed up and you can see. The biggest negative point is that when you do the back extension with your neck, you can, without a spotter, not really control if you're even. Maybe you have to build a device to make it more stable if you can. But the positive thing is really the amount of tension you're able to put on your muscles and the safety the Bullworker provides. There's nothing like it. If you have a Bullworker, try it out. And my gains are sick.